Hey, so here's what I got going on my Africa Twin DCT this year as far as mods. I got the Rugged Roads fender riser kit, which raises it up about 3/4 of an inch, real easy bolt on, nothing to it. I hope it's enough. May have to go with a high fender kit later, we'll see. For crash bars and a skid plate, I pick the Black Dog. Seem to have the most protection to me, especially for the side of the engine here. Black Dog skid plate sidebars, and then they have a connector bar they make that hooks into the Hepco Becker top crash bar, and it mounts up here under the headlights and down behind the exhaust to the frame. You probably notice I have a washer machine drain hose from Home Depot over my crash bars, just to keep them nice in case I decide to sell it sometime, or who knows. The rear crash bars, I went with the Rumbucks from South Africa, a frame mounted bar. Doesn't use the factory pannier mounts, which are real brittle metal, will probably break in a crash anyway. They got a beefy crossbar, a frame mount here under the seat, 2 mounts by the rear foot peg. They do interfere with the back of your boot when you're standing up a little bit, but I'm a size 14 boot, so I take a lot of room up in there. These are Super Tech tank grips, they just stick on, kind of nice. Went with the GV Italian luggage here. Attaches right to the top of the gas tank. I got some Super Tech stuff drying there, that's what the tape is for. To keep the bag from hitting the tank, but this is just a real easy snap on and off. You can do it with one hand with a SAE connector going under the tank, which I fished under there with a wire straight to the battery. That runs my GPS and everything. The best, toughest, coolest hand guards on the market, highway dirt bike hand guards, super beefy aluminum. The Africa Twin takes a special touring bar with the end weights, and there's a little spring clip in here you have to remove to get the threaded inserts in that come with the kit. But the neatest thing about these is these mirrors. They just fold right up when you're on the trail. Beautiful. And you don't have these big antenna-like things taking up your view when you're driving the bike anyway. The center bar, the center piece, takes the place of the 2 handlebar clamps. This is the basic version. It has 2 tapped holes here that I put bolts in just to keep them from filling with mud, but you can get all kinds of configurations for lights and switches and threaded holes and what have you, depending on what you want to mount up here. I don't really like anything on my handlebars, so that's what I use. This is a DCT automatic with the parking brake, and it does just barely make it with the hand guards on. No problem. The indicator light doesn't light up. The lever is extended all the way out just as it barely touches the plastic. It does not hit the metal. So that's basically what I got on the front. I went with the factory Honda center stand, and I've got a Black Dog rear rack. I keep a cover with me all the time. This I got on a clearance for $49 or something like that. It attaches to the seat. It's pretty cool because you can store all your rain gear and stuff like that in here, and then still have your rack, for things you want to get to quickly or pick something up at the store. These are just some tubes and tire irons and tools and stuff that I just bungee to there. They're on there. They ain't going nowhere. And for panniers, I just use big soft nylon coated waterproof duffel bags, and I just bungee them right on down to these bars. Works great. They do not come off. I use the same system on my 950 Adventure, and I've ridden that thing all over Colorado without a problem. Same with the highway dirt bike handguards. I have those on my 950, and I've crashed it and beat the heck out of them, and they really hold up well. So that's about it as far as, you can also fit a slime pump under the seat on the Africa Twin. I just put mine in an old hat, old stocking cap, and there's a compartment under the seat where it'll just fit right in, and you can put the seat on, and it's a great storage place for it. So you got air, and that plugs into this SAE cable I hooked straight up to the battery. So anyway, I got about 2,300 miles on this thing so far. And I'm going to put some miles on this bike. We need a new seat and a new suspension next, and I think I'll be pretty happy with it. I've left the street tires on because I'm in Ohio right now, and there just is hardly any dirt riding here at all. But I'll probably put some Shinko 804, 805s on it. That's what I use on my 950 and my 1150 GS. They work great, they wear long, they're cheap. And if you ride a lot like I do, that's what you need. I think that's about it for now. Here's a top view of the Givi's. Got a lot of room. It's got a little map deal. It goes on top if you want to use it. Rain cover. The Oxford's got a rain cover in there. I just Velcro an iPhone 5 to here, and I just got a new Galaxy 9.7 inch tablet that I'm going to Velcro to the top of this. Use that for navigation. And then when you're going down the trail, you just fold these babies up. Nice view. So unfortunately, I won't be going down any trail anytime too soon here. But there you go. The DCT Africa Twin. Awesome bike. Handles incredible. Great brakes. Plenty of power. I'm real happy with it, and it's going to be a nice bike to add to my 950 Adventure, which I love. I will never get rid of that. And my 1150 GS, a Beamer. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.